Hello, everyone. Welcome to June 6th, and this is day 6 of me sharing my services and products within my businesses. And today we're focusing on crown root hair growth oil. And this is a completely herbal blend of oil that you use in your hair to help grow your hair. And it helps with things like the dandruff that you have. And I recommend people use it in combination with my hair growth soap, right? And this is the formula that I used many years ago for the people who had thinning hair. See, I had thinning hair when I first had lupus. My hair was falling out. Even when I locked it, it was falling out so bad to where they had to put the locks together in patches. It was horrible. And I had long hair my entire life, except for the time my mama cut my hair because she was, getting back at me. But that's another story. I'll tell y'all about that later. However, I had long hair. My hair has fallen out a couple of different times. It fell out when I had the epidural, when I had my son, and my ex-husband was actually a cosmetologist, and my hair fell out so bad. Then what he did was cut my hair in slow portions to where you could not see how bad it was. So people didn't see it unless my hair was completely like down, right? He would style my hair to where he would hide the top of my hair and the parts that were coming out. When you have the epidural, normally the sides of your hair fall out, right? And I've worked with people who their sides have fallen out. At the time, although I had herbal tendencies and herbal knowledge, I was young, right? I'm like 18, 19 years old, 19 years old. And I did not know the herbs that I could take or that I could use to grow my hair back. But eventually it grew back. Fast forward, when I was diagnosed with lupus, 2017, had long hair, had beautiful hair. And now, side note, when you get diagnosed with lupus and you have a pulmonary embolism, which was my situation, you end up taking a cocktail of medications, which was eight different medications that I was taking at one time. And my hair just started falling out. And lupus, the way it works when you're actively in it, your hair falls out. But then the medication side effects was my hair falling out. My hair was falling out to the point where I was crying because I would just go and see like big chunks of my hair just out. And I started doing a two strand twist in my hair. Hair was still falling out, and my hairdresser was like, "Your hair just falling out, falling out, falling out." And I did not have a perm, so it wasn't like I was putting chemicals in my hair because people were like, "Oh, chemicals." Nope, I was all natural. I was natural way before that. So fast forward, we started locking my hair, and my hair wouldn't lock. Right, it was falling out. It wouldn't lock. That's when I first started making, and I was fully into herbalism at that point, by the way, as far as my knowledge. I had been to school and that kind of stuff. And that's when I decided I needed to make something for me. And that was 2017. So in 2017 is when I made my first herbal tea for hair growth. And then I progressed to making it into a soap. So because I could wash my hair with the soap and things of that nature. And then I progressed to making the herbs that I use in the tea and the soap into an oil. All right, and these is infused with the herbs. So that is a process that takes a while. Normally it takes about a month to get herbs infused, and if you're doing it the manual process, and so that's also it reflected in the price, right? Because it takes time to let these infuse in the sun, which is how you're really supposed to do it. That takes time. When I make my sun teas, that's a long process, right? So this is what this does. This grows your hair, but the process to make this little bitty bottle takes a long time, right? Just so you know. So that's why sometimes I'm out of it and it takes a while for it to get back in stock because people like it because it works. So that's the focus today. I gave you a lot of information because I want to also let you know that I totally understand what it's like to have a disorder, a dis-ease, and then your hair, which you love, starts falling out. Now look at the hair now. And guess what? It doesn't have to be put in those giant sections anymore, right? Doesn't have to do that, right? So you put this in your hair, and now if you wash it, trust me, wash it first with the soap, and then put this oil in 3 times a week. Oh my gracious. Okay. So yes. All right, that's it. Y'all have a great one.